been 11 months? No, even more. Almost a full year since I entered this level for the first time. Can't believe I'm finally leaving, dude. Wow. It was a good time, Final Tragedy. I'll see you when the time to get reds comes. For now, goodbye. Alright guys, it is finally here. Final Tragedy Star 5. It took me about 7 months. I had to take a lot of breaks because of IRL stuff. But damn, this was the longest grind I have ever done on any video game, to be honest. And I'm quite proud of the result. I actually learned how to pause buffer for this star. So as you may have known, like from watching other casual completions, I always dislike the idea of pause buffering. So yeah, this star kinda got the best of me, so I learned how to do it, and honestly I enjoyed it quite a lot. So yeah, Final Tragedy, you may have seen my other 4 stars. They are quite difficult. Even the easiest star is pretty difficult. This level doesn't fuck around, honestly. Like, everything is hard here. Like, everything that I'm doing here I failed it so many times. So yeah. So this jump is a good example actually. I had to come out with many setups for this until I came with the perfect angle that will almost always work. Like, not even always, just almost always work. So yeah. QSLGs. I have a lot to say about them, but let's just wait. So here's the first T, quote unquote, the mandatory first T. It's not mandatory, like I can do it a second frame. Most of the time it's just that it's rather precise, so you don't really want to go for a first T here. So yeah, about those QSLGs, a problem that I had with this level is that while there isn't a super long QSLG section, there are many like short QSLG sections like this one. I'm not a fan of that, honestly. Like, they kinda mess up the pacing quite a bit. Like, this level is really fun, to be honest. A lot of the jumps are really fun. But then you have to do these sections all the time, and not a fan, honestly. I know they are there for a reason, but I don't think that reason is always justified. So yeah, here just get the angle. Here I have to press L around this time, because we are gonna jump down that pit, and I really want to be able to like reset the camera without putting the camera behind me. This L press is pretty important actually, and just because of that, honestly. And I have to make sure to always reset the camera. So look at this. This is actually the first invisible wall in the level, and it's so innocent, it's so easy. But there will be more, believe me. So yeah, shell section. This shell is honestly, it got to the point where I almost never failed this shell section. But back then when I learned Star 1, this was impossible to me. As you can see, this is really thin. Don't really have much space to build speed with the shell, so you gotta be careful with that. You gotta jump all the time. Cannot mess up a single jump. You get used to it. You get used to the angles. You get used to how it has to look here, for example, so you get the perfect angle. And yeah, just the rest is just jumping. So yeah, and here we enter the pentagon section that is named the hexagon section for some reason. This is really hard. Everything here is hard. Like, here I learned to pause buffer this. This is the first pause buffer you're gonna see. And here's the second, which is one of my favorites because I pause buffer a punch cancel, and that's a really neat trick. The pause there is just so you make sure to get the first frame of the punch so you can get the most speed. As the blue stuff here is super slippery, as you can see, I almost fell there. Damn. It's ice physics pretty much. So the punch cancel, the frame perfect punch cancel helps a lot. But yeah, here's one of the big jumps for me, the amp section, the amp hit. Name after the amp, even though the amp is not really the biggest issue. Like, look at these jumps. Alright, so there are so many strats. There are like 3 different strats to come back. Oh, I found this one with the help of AMC. He actually recommended a triple jump and I was like, wait, from where? How do we triple jump here? And then we kind of put together the strat together on my stream and we got this, and I absolutely love this strat. So I triple jump here because the amp is actually a problem if you stand on one of those on the middle platform here. And look at this. This looks really hard, but believe me that the distances just work just fine to get that triple jump consistently. And it's more consistent than it looks, honestly. It's just a matter of not messing up the jumps, like the A presses on the platforms. But damn, that's such a good strat, and I think that strat is what gave me like the last push to actually get the star, because I will die a lot to the amp section, and that will mess a lot of my sessions. Like, it will frustrate me to the point that I wouldn't be able to continue grinding because dying here, this is not even half the star. Like, we're about 30% done here. So yeah, cone jump, just beautiful skip. You know what's funny about this one? I was actually better at some point at doing that without pause buffers. So I learned to pause buffer and naturally wanted to implement them on this cone jump, because going into the ground slope on the second cone will almost always kill you. So yeah. But damn, that's such a hard jump. Like, all of that section, we are already like leaving that hexagon quote section. It's really hard. It's one of the hardest parts of the level, ironically. So yeah, so we are on our way to star 2 actually, still. The amp was to activate a switch, so we could go to stars 4 and 5 area. And well, star 6 obviously in the other coin star. So yeah, most of this section is fine. This is the only part where the level is kind of nice, I would say. Between cone and star 3. It's the only part where the level feels kinda easy, or like, it's not easy, it's never easy. In fact, I had to rework a lot of the strats here. But yeah, it's always when I can relax a little bit, since the cone is such a difficult jump. That comes after the amp, which is another difficult jump. And well, anyways, all of this is kinda fine. I added some pause buffering to make it consistent enough so I will never ever die here. I have died to almost every jump on this star, to be honest, so I wanted to make everything as consistent as possible. Because believe it or not, 20 minutes is not that long for a Kaizo star these days, but for me it is, and I'm not good at long stars. So yeah. We got here, we already got past star 2 like a while ago, and this is where the level branches out to star 3. So now we go to the star 4 area. And we have a pretty neat strat here. First we had to do some slope shenanigans. Getting burned on purpose here to set up this jump. And we are here. This is another big jump for me. So I'm gonna use the speed of this slope to bounce off the quicksand and do like a large skip. The area that I skipped is not really that hard, but it's really annoying. And this looks really cool, look at that. How not to do that? So yeah, we got that. Get past here, and I would say here it's about 50% of the star, I would say. Like, this will be the middle point, pretty much. Maybe one jump more. I like to use this crossbar here as reference. Like, this is 50% completed, I would say. And it gets really hard from this point onwards, like right away actually. we have like this group of slopes here, and this has gave me a lot of problems. I think I'm gonna pause over one landing here. So like turning around here is not that difficult, but it can be pretty mean. So I started doing pause offers to be able to jump in time, you know. So the secret here, this is super slippery by the way, this is ultra slippery. The secret here is to keep like an angle. Mario shouldn't be facing straight down, so you can like give yourself more frames to press A for the slope jumps. Learning that pretty much changed the whole section for me. It made it much better. So yeah, tiny slope here, I adjust my angle for the next section since we are gonna be wall kicking for a little while here. I use this, that's like, a lot of people just go over the quicksand and then adjust the angle. I prefer to do it earlier because I don't like jumping over the quicksand. And because, you know, those walkies are not that precise. These, however, are precise, and I had to start using this camera because not only they are precise, but they have bad collision too. And I got bad collision a lot of times, and I really hated losing attempts to bad collision this far into the star, because at this point we are like really advanced. So yeah, here's another jump where pause buffering is God, because you can tell if you ledge up or if you are gonna wall kick here, which is very important. It's very useful. So yeah, these three wall kicks are very dangerous. They look really simple, but if you wall kick too low, you are not gonna be getting the ledge up, and if you wall kick too high, you may ledge up, and if you are pressing A, you get up and it's over. So yeah. Alright, so here's the branch between star 4 and star 5. Obviously, if I were going for star 4, I would have a different angle here. And since we are not, we can keep a straight angle. Though I wasn't able to arch here, that was a little strange. So yeah, here I have to be careful because there are corner physics here. So you can't hug the wall. Mario won't ledge jump if you do that, and you're gonna die. And I died like that, and I hated that. Here's not an issue actually. So yeah, here's where star 5 starts properly. And this is another moment where I love the fact that I learned how to pause buffer, because you kinda need like a very precise input here to get over the quicksand. And pause buffering here is perfect for that. Just pause buffer as soon as you jump, press up, and you're always gonna get over here. And here are thin invisible wall kicks. Damn, Rami was inspired with this one. They are not that thin, but they are pretty small. And I keep the camera far so I can kind of see them, because like while the walls are invisible, the top isn't. So by keeping the camera far from there, I can see the top and pretty much see the wall. So yeah, and well then, here we are, the big guy, Triple Invis. During my entire grind, I say that Triple Invis wasn't harder than the things that come after these. That's when I wasn't pause buffering. When I started pause buffering, that kinda helped tremendously with my consistency on the thin walls that come later. So I would say this is probably the hardest jump. And if not, I would say it's still the hardest jump to learn, because that pattern that I just wall kicked over is gonna be repeated 2 more times, but it's gonna be invisible. Hence Triple Invis, the name. And this is some shit, honestly. So here in Ploy, I had to learn like very well how this texture looks, and just use a brick wall as a visual cue for all the wall kicks. So at all points, I know where I have to hit the brick wall to follow the invisible wall, and more importantly, I need to know for how long I hold A on every jump. And yeah, this is really hard. It just took me a lot of time to get used to this. And But I'm really proud that I can do this jump as consistently as I can. I'm pretty consistent at it, so I was never nervous when I was here. Obviously they still kill you because, as you can see, this is really hard. But yeah, much better than I expected, honestly. This part is what I would say is the hardest, because here I had to do like neutral jumps, and here I had to do tap A jumps. Like getting firsts here, it's almost always a death sentence, and that made me very nervous, especially because I just got a first there, but I just saved it. So yeah, at this point we are out of here. Let's replaying this and heading straight to teams. Teams for the longest time was the hardest jump for me, and it prevented me from getting this star much earlier on the grind. But yeah, with post buffering that changed a lot, honestly. My confidence on this jump increased a lot, I would say. Like I gotta thank Amsys again for that, because he taught me how to post buffer like 7 times, and it really paid off. So like it was really hard for me to learn, honestly. That's why I came to respect people that post buffer, because it is a legit skill. It's not something that you just start post buffering and you insta win. But obviously if you learn how to do it properly, then it's gonna help you a lot. Because getting past those scenes, I only did it twice. And like this was the second attempt that I ever got past in wall kicks, and it was largely because I learned how to post buffer them. So yeah. So we are on the last section of the level pretty much. We essentially did the hardest jumps already, so now it's a matter of holding it together, and that can be pretty challenging, to be honest. Like this large wall kick is kinda annoying to do, because at some point like Mario may clip out of the wall and you die. There's no way to rest, like there's no way to save that. So knowing that is not nice. And then obviously we have to have another QSLG section, and this is gonna be the final QSLG section. And it's just, I'm pretty sure it's just here just to make you nervous, just to make the player nervous, knowing that you have done the hardest jumps already and you're just watching Mario slowly get over to the rest of the star. It's really annoying. So this landing, again, very nice to learn how to post buffer this kind of stuff, because this turnaround is not that hard. This is not super slippery, but it can still happen. Like you can slide backwards and die. It's a thing that can happen if you mess up the inputs there at your turnaround. So post buffering that helps a lot. So yeah. So here's where I died on my first attempt that got past scenes. I was doing a different strat, but then again with Amsys he came up with this, and I was like, I'm gonna use that. I was a little scared of using this strat because the amp sometimes gets really close to you. Like we have to get past that section as fast as possible, because the amp is gonna hit you and it kills you. So yeah, I'm glad that worked out. Just same as that wall kick there. That was a little close actually. I almost ledge trapped the slope. So yeah, and this is the last jump that I was super concerned about. So I came up with this setup, and then with post buffers I was like, okay, I can jump, I can like time this landing better with post buffers now. So GG with post buffers and the setup that I came up with to make that more consistent. I was super confident here. So yeah, for the final jump, always remember to be on the left of this tiny slope. Otherwise Mario's angle gets a little messed up, and that can kill you when you slide down like that. And yeah, this is the final stretch. So here is just Don't Toad City. Like just walking, man, just walking. Land on this tiny ass platform, get the angle, get the wall kicks, don't get a first hit. I got a first hit, didn't matter, I survived it, and just keep it together like the star is over there. I was so nervous because like some things can go wrong here, but this is mostly easy. So yeah, it's just those jumps are so the Chucky gets stuck there, and that's the start. Damn, dude. You cannot believe how happy I was. This was like one of my very few no mic, no webcam streams, and I couldn't believe that I got the start like this. I was just so happy. So yeah, if you have watched up to this point, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, more Treasure World Dream Edition. Now that I got past this giant mental block, honestly, because like the skill was always there. It's just that I needed to, I don't know, I needed to overcome something in order to finally get a start. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Yeah! Woo! Oh shit. Oh, what did I do here? Finally! It's over, dude! It's over! It's over! Hold up. I just wanna hear that sound. Oh. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, I messed up my mic. I'll fix it later. It's been 300 years. No, it's 3,000 years, dude. Holy shit. Thank you, guys. This has been the most insane grind ever. I don't even know what to say, dude. Yeah, thank you for the sauce. It's over, dude. It's over. I can move out from my home now. Final Treasure has been my house for months. I can move on now. Holy fuck. Yeah, dude, you're just in time. I feel bad for thinking you were gonna change it when I saw your name in chat, but I was like, wow. Since Amsits... Damn it. Since Amsits is here, I'm gonna use his strat. Oh, dude, it's over finally. I can't believe it.